Guys, welcome back to another video with Owen Rogers Outdoor Productions. Today we're going to be talking about bass lures, like soft plastics mainly. So we got some Zoom trick worms. We got some senkos, and I'm going to teach you how to rig them up, how they work, showing you how they work. I don't really have any water near my house, and I can't go fishing for a little bit, so I'm going to just show you how to rig them up mainly. And so yeah, stay tuned. Alright, so the hooks that we're going to be using for today, this is a 3/0 EWG with a spiral. These are all 3/0 EWGs, but this one's just the standard. And this one is a swivel with a belly weight. So those are the hooks, the 3 hooks that we got today. There. Checking that slide. Alright, so those are the 3 hooks. We're going to set those aside. And you can just keep your hooks inside of a old bag. I still have them, little paddle tails for crappie. But that's for another video, so put those over there. And we're gonna start off with the trick worms only because that's what I feel like starting off with. So we got our Zoom trick worms over here. These are the, I think, watermelon? Yeah, watermelon shark trick worms. So we're going to take the trick worm out. And as y'all can see, they are pretty long. I think it might be 7 inches, maybe. But then these have a little neon green tail. Alright, so how I personally like to rig this one is Texas rig. It's the only one I really like to use on this one. So whenever we're Texas rigging it, we're going to take a 3/0 EWG, just like that. And with these trick worms, they have a flat side to them. So that's the back, and that's the front. And on the back, it'll say Zoom on them. Oh no. Y'all might not be able to see it. But on the back of them, it says Zoom. So what we're going to start out doing is right here in the back. We're going to take the tip right here. I'm going to pop it through the tip. And we're going to go right until that point right there. So now that we're at that point right there, what you're going to want to do, sorry guys, it's hot in here. My hands are a little sweaty. Just around the metal hook. So from here, we're going to pop it out, slide it up, and now from here the back of it is right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull it up to twist the hook, sort of play with it. Alright, so what we want is actually let me get another. Y'all, keep your hooks organized. Please. Helps you out a lot. Trust me. Where is it at? Oh, there's one. Come here. Hey, little fella. Alright, got it. Yeah. Alright, so you want the tip of the worm to cover that piece right there. So from here, we're going to spin it around to where... Crap. It's a lot harder doing it whenever there's no line. So, alright, so we're going to spin it around to where the front goes like that. Now from here, we're going to take this, and we're going to scrunch it up just about a hair. And y'all going to stick it on there like that, to where it's flat. So, like that. So that is the Texas rig, but of course you would have the line going through here with a bullet weight. Y'all can fish this weightless too. You just gotta let it sink and just pop it. And whenever you pop it, it's gonna do a sort of walking motion and then just start spiraling. That's the only way that I rig a Zoom trick worm. They're not my favorite one to fish with, but they are always a good go-to. So, yeah, Zoom trick worms, they're good, but That's not my favorite. I prefer a senko or a ribbon tail. But I'm out of ribbon tails. So, I decided to rig a Zoom trick worm. I have the watermelon shark and bubblegum. Don't know why I bought bubblegum. They were on sale. So, okay, next thing that we're going to be talking about, senkos. Now, my favorite color senko would be the watermelon, no, not watermelon, my bad, green pumpkin, okay? The green pumpkin is the most sold senko color in the world, okay? They make more green pumpkins than they do the entire senko color in total, according to Roland Martin, is what I've been told. So, I picked up some of these, you know, I caught some good bass on them, and I currently have rigged up on both of my poles. I have on my spinning rod a 6'6" EWG wacky rig. That is the watermelon red. I'm sorry, y'all. I thought I had a green pumpkin. It's on my bait caster. So on my bait caster, we have a watermelon green right here. We have the watermelon green Texas rig style, a bullet weight. So yeah, we'll start talking about rods in another video, but it's just how to set these up. So we're gonna grab a green pumpkin, but since I don't feel like hooking these whenever I haven't fished with them yet, I'm gonna use some, these aren't Zooms, I think they might be Yamono, however you pronounce that. They're not, I just use old packaging. I don't even know what these are. They're like a centipede type senko, like I'll show y'all. They're weird. It's like a centipede type senko. My neighbor gave them to me. I took them, I was happy. So, these are just old senkos that I use for testing. So, alright. So, we got our 5-inch senko. So, first thing that we can do is Texas rig it. And whenever you Texas rigging it, you know, just the same things you did with that. But you always, well, I mean, with these, I guess it really doesn't matter, but there's just, you know, on these, how it's double colored. They're really faded. See, it's double colored. So, if it's double colored, you're going to want to put the back of it to it first. So, again, you're going to take it through the top and poke it down to that tip right there. And then once you're on the tip, pop it through, run it up. That. And then scrunch it up, put it on there flush. Just like that. There y'all will have a Texas rig senko. Now from here, you're going to get a bullet weight. Now, I'm out of bullet weights. I'm improvising. But bullet weights are like, I think $1.30 for a pack of 5 of them at Walmart. So I'm improvising just a little nail weight. You know, you put it on the line. It works the same as a bullet weight. It just sits there. And you catch a fish, it slides up, you know, all that stuff. So that is how you rig a senko Texas rigged, and we will be doing wacky rig next. So what we're going to do, take our worm off. And now this is a tool that I bought on Amazon. It is a wacky rig tool, elastic band. It was $11 for this, a blue one, and 100 extra O-rings. To me, that's not a bad deal. What you're going to do, you're going to take your 5-inch senko and you're going to put it, the thick part of the tip down in there. You're going to put it down to where a little like egg sac piece of it, you're going to put it about down to the tip of that. So it's going to be sticking out like this, okay? now what you're going to do is you're going to take an O-ring, going to slide it up the tube. We're going to pop it. Just keep sliding it and bang, it just fell off, right? So now it's on the worm, right? So now what you're going to do is you're going to fold it in half tip to tip. And you're going to want to get it in the middle. So as you're going to see, that is not in the middle. You do not want to be fishing that. So you're going to slide it down. Alright, y'all, so that right there would be the middle of the worm. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take your 3/0 EWG, and on the top of the worm, you're going to go underneath this black piece. However, you're going to skin hook it, like just barely underneath the skin, right? So now you have a wacky rig. I recommend doing this on a weaveless hook. Once again, I'm out. I need terminal tackle badly. So you will want to have a weaveless. It's just gonna have a little wire that's gonna run from here to from this part down to this part, and you know you can drag it through weeds and stuff. And now what this is gonna do is prevent you from doing the traditional. So whenever you do the traditional wacky rig, you know, you bend it in half, bang, hook it through the top like that. So that is the traditional wacky rig, and then it falls just like this, right? However, you hook the worm, right? You catch a fish, that fish starts shaking its head and all that. Well, guess what? You're probably gonna catch about 2 fish on that worm. Only 7 to a pack, and they're about $3 a pack. And you can catch, I don't know, up to maybe 5, 6 fish on this without the worm just barely tearing. And another good thing about this is once you hook the fish and get the hook set, the worm is going to slide up the hook to where all you're dealing with is the fish. So I highly recommend get one of these. They're $12 on Amazon for 2 of them. You know, hook it on the clip of your tackle box, backpack, whatever you got. And, you know, I highly recommend getting one of those. So that is the wacky rig. Alright, and now I'm going to show y'all how to, how to rig it up. Let me get this circle piece off. So I'm going to go and grab my rods, both of them. I'm going to take off what I already have on there and then put that back on there so I can show y'all how to do it. So, I'm sorry, I lost speech. I'm gonna grab those right quick. I'm gonna disassemble them and see you then. The first thing that I have, this is a spinning rod reel. I got it for a birthday. It is, you know, it's just a Bass Pro one. However, I have it tied on here on braid. This is 30-pound braid. It's braided line. So that's your wacky rig right there, right? Okay, now I tie a uni knot whenever I put it on there. That's a uni knot. I'll show y'all. I'll make a video on knots later. But yeah, you want to. So I have this set up on a 6'6" fishing rod. This is a. It doesn't say. Anyway, so this is set up on a 6'6", 35-pound braid. Green and red color senko with a 3/0 EWG, which should have a weed keeper on it, but I'm out. So whenever you're fishing this, you're going to drop it down, and whenever you drop it down, it's going to go like that, right? And it's going to hit the bottom. Now, whenever you go to hook set this, alright, so it's hard to explain. Well, not really. It's hard for me because I'm tired. But whenever a fish got it, you're not gonna feel it. You gotta watch the line, right? And so whenever you're pulling it up, it might be a little bit heavier, and whenever you do that, you want to jerk it real hard. Whenever you jerk it real hard, that's going to get you the hook set. Now, whenever you get the hook set, of course, you're going to get the fish. Hopefully, unless he shakes off. Alright, so that is the wacky rig, and let me show you all the Texas rig. I wish I had a bigger bowl to use this on. Now, this setup is different. It's still a 6'6" fishing rod, and Now, how I have this set up is I have braided line backed up to fluorocarbon leader, right? But I have that tied on a double uni, right? What that's going to do is fish can't see fluorocarbon, I have been told. And you want to have that heavier line because you're going to be throwing up there weeds and stuff. And so this is how it would be set up, right? So you have your Texas brig worm, and this is your bullet weight, right? And you know, it slides up and down. You just put the bullet weight on it, it sits on it. So that is the Texas rig. Whenever you're fishing it, it's gonna drop down the bottom like that. It's gonna be like that, and you're gonna pop it up, pull it up a little bit, it's gonna drop down like that. So this is a good one to throw up near lily pads. Same thing with the wacky rig. Whenever, you know, it's not morning time or they're just not biting top water. So that is the rod, reel, line, and the lure. And, you know, the senkos, they come in all different colors. They come in what used to be green and white. Used to be. They come in a clear gold color, you know. These right here are the watermelon red black. I don't know if y'all can see the flakes in there. But then that right there is green pumpkin, and then we have black and blue with blue tip. So that is all we got today, folks. So thank y'all for watching another video. Make sure to like and subscribe, of course, if you liked it, and if you didn't like it, you know, dislike it, I guess. But yeah, thank y'all for watching my video, the first one. It got 91 views, and I got 12 subscribers off of that. I didn't think I'd get any. I thought I'd get like 6 views. So thank y'all to the people who actually watched it. And if y'all want to watch it, you know, click on my profile, go down there and click the video. I'm still learning how to edit all that. Whenever I learn how to get the video to pop up at the end, of course I will. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching another great video. We'll see y'all next time.